The night sky above the beach was an endless expanse of black, the stars smothered by thick rolling clouds. The waves whispered secrets to the shore, rising and falling in an eerie rhythm. I stood barefoot in the cold, wet sand, holding a flashlight that flickered weakly. The beam barely pierced the darkness, illuminating only a few feet ahead. The air smelled of salt and something else, something metallic, like rust. I shivered, not from the cold, but from the oppressive silence that hung over the beach, broken only by the occasional crackle of distant thunder. We had come here, my friends and I, for a bonfire party earlier that evening. It was supposed to be a night of laughter and stories. But as the night deepened, people began to leave. First it was Sarah, who claimed she felt a migraine coming on. Then Liam, who got a sudden call and left without explanation. By midnight, only I remained. The fire had long since died out, leaving behind a ring of smoldering embers. I told myself I would leave soon, but something held me back, a strange pull, like the beach itself was unwilling to let me go. Then I heard it, a faint, lilting voice carried by the wind. It was soft, like a child humming a tune. My heart pounded. I scanned the darkness, my flashlight flickering again, but saw nothing. "Hello?" I called out, my voice trembling. The wind swallowed my words. I turned to leave, but the voice came again, clearer this time and closer. "Come play with us." Goosebumps prickled my skin. The words weren't loud, but they echoed inside my head like a haunting melody. I pointed the flashlight toward the dunes, where the sound seemed to originate, and my breath caught. There, standing just beyond the reach of the light, were three figures. They were small, their shapes distorted by the shifting sand. At first, I thought they were children, but their proportions were wrong. Their arms were too long, their heads slightly tilted as if they were struggling to hold them up. "Who's there?" I demanded, my voice cracking. One of the figures stepped forward. Its face came into the beam of my flashlight, and I stumbled back. It had no eyes, only dark, hollow sockets that oozed something thick and black. Its mouth was stretched into an unnatural grin, revealing teeth that were sharp and jagged.
"Stay."
It whispered, the sound scraping against my ears. I turned and ran, the sand dragging at my feet as if trying to hold me back. Behind me, I heard the shuffling of feet, many feet, chasing me. The flashlight died completely, plunging me into darkness. I sprinted blindly, my lungs burning, the laughter of the creatures ringing in my ears. I tripped and fell hard onto the sand. My hands sank into something wet and sticky. The smell hit me before I could register what it was. Coppery, pungent. Blood. I scrambled to my feet, but a cold hand wrapped around my ankle, pulling me down again. I kicked and screamed, my hands clawing at the sand.
"Join us."
The voice whispered, now directly in my ear. I looked back and saw them, their eyeless faces inches from mine. They grinned wider, their mouths opening unnaturally, revealing rows of teeth that seemed to go on forever. I screamed, and the world went black. When I woke up, the beach was empty. The sun was rising, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. The only evidence of the night's horrors was the lingering smell of rust in the air and a small, jagged tooth clutched in my hand. The beach had claimed me in a way, and somehow I knew it wasn't done yet.